In commemoration of the 80th anniversary of ethnic Koreans' tragic migration, we zoom in on the lives of Kareisky in Korea. Learn more about Sorokdo Island, a one-time place of exile for lepers that has now become the only place they feel at home. Meet Korea's first black model Hyun-min, who's making his dreams come true after overcoming discrimination and prejudice. The female Korean traditional music ensemble, Dasrum, spreads Korea's beautiful heritage to Africa. In September of 1937, a group of Koreans were forcefully relocated to various places in Central Asia from the maritime province. There, they were called Goryoe-in, or Kareisky Koreans. 8 decades have passed, and they are finally returning to their home country of Korea. This village in Gwangju, Jeollanam-do province is full of signs in the Russian language. It's Kareisky Korean village, where the descendants of Kareisky from Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan and others reside. They're the 4th generation Kareisky who came all the way to Korea, to the homeland of their great-grandparents. Here, they learn the Korean language and culture. Because they have always stayed true to their roots as Koreans.
높임말이요. 그 편지 쓰는 거나 그런 게 재밌어요.
Kareisky, a term used to refer to ethnic Koreans who lived in Manchuria or the maritime province of Siberia during the Japanese occupation. The majority of them were independence activists. In 1937, however, they were relocated to various places in Central Asia that are now called Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan, in a forced migration policy under Joseph Stalin. As a result, they lost their homes they built devoutly in Manchuria within a single day. However, they got back up once again. They fought for their survival, cultivated the wasteland, and educated their children. Last August, a video clip from 1946 was released to the public. Leading lonely and tiring lives a few thousand miles away from their homeland, they kept their hopes high with Arirang. Regardless of their physical location, they were always in Korea in spirit. And finally, they returned to their homeland.
어렸을 때부터 우리 할머님 이야기 듣고 저도 많이 생각하고 오고 싶었어요. 처음부터 몰라도 좀 힘들어도 어차피 우리 할머님 나라요. 우리나라요.
Ispadalana's family came to Korea 7 years ago. Considered strangers, life in Uzbekistan was very tough.
우즈베키스탄 살기 많이 좀 힘들어요. 돈벌이도 없고 일자리도 없고 살기 힘들어요. 그리고 좀 다른 민족이니까 조금 무심한 것도 있어요.
They aren't the only ones. All Kareisky have experienced similar hardships. Now, they hope to settle down in Korea as citizens instead of remaining as foreigners or strangers.
제일 힘든 거 한국말 몰라서 하고 싶은 말도 못하고 병원 갈 때도 애기 아플 때 말 못하고 이거 이거만 힘들었어요. 다른 거는 없었어요.
Now, Gwangju is their new hometown. About 4,000 Kareisky Koreans currently reside in the city. Thanks to the help of the local community, they were able to build a Kareisky Korean school and village within the city. Since this year marks the 80th anniversary of Kareisky's forced relocation in 1937, the village organizes a special event once every month. Through those events, they hope to preserve the unique tradition, culture, and history of Kareisky within the city. These are some of the inspiring outcomes that have resulted thus far. However, there are still many obstacles they need to overcome, like the situation regarding visas and nationality, because they are practically defined as foreigners according to the current Act on Overseas Koreans.
코리아인들이 사실은 다른 사람이 아니죠. 우리와 같은 분들이고 또 예전에 우리가 어려웠을 때 나라를 지키기 위해서 또 뭐 경제적인 어려움을 피하기 위해서 갔던 분들인데 그걸 우리가 당연히 포용하고 우리 같은 우리로 우리가 끌어안아야 우리도 거기서 더 나아갈 수 있고
국적은 못 준다 할지라도 아니 영주권 못 준다 하더라도 재미동포나 그리고 재외동포들이 돌아오면 F4 재외동포 비자가 있거든요. 3년에 한 번씩 외국에 나가지도 않고 여기서 비자를 연장할 수 있어요. 그런 비자라도 주기를 간절히 소원하고 있습니다.
They struggle to survive against unfavorable conditions, and they are still struggling to find a place to call home, even after several decades. Hopefully, they will be firmly settled in their homeland very soon, so that they don't feel like strangers anymore and ever again. Sorokdo Island is located in the southwest of Korea, about a 5-hour drive from Seoul. With its coastline resembling the shape of a small deer, the island is known for its stunning natural beauty. However, it hides 100 years of pain and sorrow. Now, it's transitioning to a place of healing thanks to the persistent efforts of concerned citizens. Sorokdo National Hospital is located in the heart of the island. It was established in 1916 by Japanese nationals during colonial rule to completely segregate lepers across Korea. The hospital once accommodated as many as 6,000 lepers. The operating theaters where experimental autopsies took place. The detention rooms where lepers were beaten after trying to escape or resist forced labor. The many remains are grim reminders of the era.
눈 있어도 안 봐야 하고 때로는 입 있어도 말을 지대로 못하. 우리들의 그때 생활은 그저 복종하는 생활, 명령적인 생활.
This year marks the 101st year of Sorokdo National Hospital. The one-time place of exile has become a peaceful refuge thanks to the hard work of wholehearted individuals that fought to protect the patients. Among them are Austrian nurses Marianne Stoger and Margaret Pisarik. The pair devoted themselves to the patients on Sorokdo Island for over 4 decades. The two nurses administered medicine with their bare hands to the patient's skin and ran a child care center for the children of the patients. However, they quietly and unceremoniously left the island in 2005, wanting to avoid being a burden as they were getting older and felt they weren't very helpful anymore. The two are now physically apart, but never in spirit.
우리나라 사회복지 시스템이 좋아져서 이제는 우리가 할 일이 없으니까 떠나겠다. 그래서 소록도 43년 동안 너무너무 행복했다.
몸 아프면 진짜로 약도 주고 자기는 나라에서 가져왔는지 약도 주고 소록도 환자들 위해서 참 고생도 많이 했고 일도 많이 해주고 가십니다. 지금도요 그 마가리트 수녀님 저 보고 싶어요. 한번 보고 싶어요.
Marianne and Margaret left the island, but there are people following in their footsteps, with an average of 4,000 volunteers visiting the island every year. Yu Young-dal is one of them. He's been serving the local patients and residents for more than 3 years now. He used to be a robotics engineer in Canada before starting a new chapter in his life in his 60s on Sorokdo Island. Yu Young-dal starts his day at 5 o'clock in the morning, helping the patients eat breakfast.
한국의 경상남도 산천에 있는 한센인 요양 시설에서 봉사를 시작하고 그 봉사 시작해서 만난 할머니 친구분 찾아주려고 소록도 왔습니다. 처음 2주. 그래서 그 2주가 나중에 캐나다 돌아가서 다시 오게 되고 그래서 현재까지 이렇게 어르신들하고 같이 생활하면서 이렇게 지내고 있습니다.
The patients need assistance on everything from eating and washing to visiting the doctor to receive medical treatment. That's what volunteers are there for. Also, the volunteers keep them company throughout the day.
그러면 우리 방에서 제일 연세가 많으시네요. 제일 고참인데.
They're not just lending help. They're healing the hearts of the patients stained from discrimination, blood, and tears.
병원에 따라와서 2주 동안 내 감면까지 다 해주고 참 너무너무 고맙게 해요 나한테. 나한테뿐만 아니라 이 서울도 우리 원생 전체 다 잘해줘요.
The volunteers say they are healed by the patients. That's also what made you stay on the island for 3 years.
한센병 걸리는 순간부터 가족들, 이웃들의 버림받고 또 소록도에 와서 일제시대에 겹치면서 인권 침해, 편견, 차별, 험한 그런 고통을 다 견뎌내면서도 굳건히 지내오시는 모습을 보면 이분들 모습 속에서 제가 많이 배우게 되고
Every year, only about 6 to new leprosy cases are diagnosed in Korea today. However, the stigma remains.
자원봉사자분들이 여기서 봉사를 하시면서 스스로 자기 자신이 이제 어르신들 통해서 편견을 깨트리고 그 사회에 돌아가서 그 편견을 없애주는 창고 역할을 하고 있거든요. 소록도 다른 분들이 살고 계시는 데가 아니고요. 우리 이웃 어른들, 우리 이웃 분들이 살고 계시는 데가 소록도입니다.
Sorokdo Island was once dubbed a hell on earth for lepers. After years of discrimination and hardship, it has now become the only place they feel at home with medical professionals and volunteers. This little boy used to hate how his looks made him different from everyone. Instead of letting discrimination stop him, however, he turned his distinct skin color into his unique charm. Meet the up-and-coming 16-year-old model, Hyun-min. Fashion Code is one of the biggest fashion and culture fairs in Asia. Among the top-notch models, one particularly catches the eye. It's Hyun-min. He's 6'2" and weighs 140 pounds with a very strong presence. He really has what it takes to be a top model. His glossy career that he built within the first year and a half of his debut certainly speaks for itself.
개성 있는 워킹이 너무 좋았고요. 이제 저의 쇼의 컨셉하고 너무 잘 어울려서 발탁하게 되었습니다.
Hyun-min burst onto the Korean fashion scene in March last year and caught the attention of the public right from the beginning with his pink hair and black skin. At first, this model doesn't look Korean, but he is. Hyun-min has hit the runway at more than 30 shows already since his debut last year, which is an unusually high number for a novice. However, the journey along the way was full of ups and downs. Because of his dark skin, some designers said he was not a good fit for them, and fellow models weren't able to approach him, assuming that he wouldn't speak Korean.
한국말을 못할 줄 알고 말을 안 걸었어요. 근데 누가 와서 이렇게 먼저 말을 걸어주셨는데 한국말을 하니까 되게 신기해서 다들 하나둘씩 먼저 얘기를 해주셨어요.
But now, they are the greatest supporters who encourage Hyun-min to keep going.
모델 일이 쉬운 건 아닌데 이쪽 일을 학생이라는 직업도 있지만 이쪽 일도 열심히 하는 게 보면은 17살이란 나이에 보면 대단하다고 생각하고 있어요.
Hyun-min was born to a Nigerian father and a Korean mother who met while working in trade.
저의 어릴 때 별명은 뭐 마이콜도 있고 뭐 브로콜리도 있었고요. 뭐 머리 때문에 되게 놀림도 많이 받았던 것 같아요. 모델 일을 하면서 조금 그런 안 좋은 시선들을 극복한 것도 있는 것 같고 저 나름 좀 생각을 바꾼 것 같아요.
The moment Hyun-min acknowledged his uniqueness, he was able to set himself free from all the attention and discrimination that he used to suffer from.
여기는 제가 다니던 초등학교 등굣길이고요. 그리고 옆에는 제가 초등학교 때 자주 쓰던 학용품이나 이런 불량식품들을 사 먹던 곳이에요.
Hyun-min is known for his charismatic presence on stage, but off stage, he's just a mischievous teenager. As a Korean Nigerian, he faced his share of discrimination, but his family was always there for him, helping him overcome any obstacles. In particular, his mother's careful advice and unconditional love helped him keep his confidence up.
저희 어머니께서 되게 좋은 얘기를 많이 해주셨어요. 오히려 그럴수록 무시하는 게 더 좋다. 너가 거기서 더 어떻게 해봤자 너한테 도움되는 거 하나도 없다면서 너는 특별한 존재라고 언젠가는 좋은 일이 있을 거라고 얘기해 주셨어요.
Hyun-min perceived the dream of becoming a model as a middle school student. He learned how to walk like a runway model, watching numerous YouTube videos, and also got a job as a fitting model to get closer to his dream. Then he met the director of his agency, who finally turned his dream into reality.
사회에서 뭔가 차별을 받고 본인이 재능이 있는데도 불구하고 펼치지 못하는 상황이 좀 너무 안 됐었어요. 이 친구가 잘 돼서 우리나라의 어떤 문화계에 새로운 바람이 되었으면 좋겠다. 이런 게 제일 컸어요, 저는.
Despite his busy schedule, Hyun-min still catches up with his friends once in a while. Also, he works out to relieve his stress. What kind of friend is Hyun-min?
피부색도 저희랑은 다르고 외국인 같은 모습을 갖고 있지만 영어도 못하고 진짜 순대국밥 좋아하는 그런 한국인이라서.
Hyun-min is a true Korean who enjoys authentic Korean food. He has broken barriers to become a rising star in the Korean modeling industry, and he's now changing the landscape of Korean fashion. Lately, he's pursuing a new dream.
제가 이렇게 일을 함으로써 그런 저 같은 다문화 친구들에게 좋은 선례가 되고 싶어요. 열심히 노력하면은 저처럼 이렇게 꿈을 펼칠 수 있지 않을까요? 저는 그렇게 생각합니다. 저도 그만큼 그런 친구들에게 도움이 되고 싶어요.
Things turn out well for those that make the best out of the situation. That's exactly what Hyun-min did. With his talent, passion, and above all, a kind heart, this promising model is sure to be a role model for all multiracial children. Korean traditional music has been spread throughout Africa. Transcending national borders, everyone became one in the name of music. What brought these Korean musicians to Africa? Let's take a glimpse into that passionate moment. Here in Zimbabwe, a landlocked country in southern Africa, is Applied Music Academy. This place is welcoming some visitors. The students perform Zimbabwean traditional music for the visitors. This time, the guests take the stage. It's none other than the female Korean traditional music ensemble, Dasrum. The students seem very interested in Korea's traditional instruments. After performing Korea's representative folk song, Arirang, the members of Dasrum jam with the students. Korean traditional music with Zimbabwean music. Despite the fact that it was their first time performing together, they presented beautiful harmony.
아예 흡수하듯이 음악 자체를 받아들이고 되게 즐기는 모습이 굉장히 인상적이었고, 같이 이렇게 연주하고 잼 했을 때 뭔가 이렇게 하나가 된 것 같은 느낌도 들면서 굉장히 좋은 시간이었습니다.
Why does this ensemble take on various experimental challenges?
우리 음악도 소개하되 또 그들의 음악은 어떤가, 또 그들의 음악과 한국 음악이 만나면 어떤 것인가를 이제 실험을 하면서 함께 공연을 했고요. 저는 그런 형식이 앞으로 이런 문화사절로서의 활동은 당분간 더 필요하지 않을까 하는 생각이 듭니다.
Formed in 1990, Dasrum is one of Korea's representative traditional music ensemble that has been devoted to spreading Korean traditional music throughout the world over 20 years. This year, they organized a concert tour in Africa. This concert is held under the theme of Korean Sound Meets Africa. The ensemble members teamed up with the Zimbabwean professional musicians for the concert. The venue is brimming with Zimbabweans and Koreans residing in the country, wanting to see the fantastic collaboration between Korean and Zimbabwean musicians.
To Zimbabwe, for his first of the repertory was Shin Suje-cheon.
Dasrum accentuates the beauty of traditional music with a sophisticated modern touch. Through their efforts, they hope to contribute to the globalization of Korean traditional music and pave the way toward more cultural exchanges between Korea and the rest of the world. Their hard work is paying off as they're receiving fantastic responses all across the globe. Finally, it's time to enjoy the beautiful harmony of Korean and Zimbabwean traditional music. Top Zimbabwean singer and traditional instrumentalist Hope Masike is on stage as well. Hope Masike requested a Dasrum member an impromptu dance on stage, heating up the atmosphere. An African song performed with Korean traditional instruments. Music really is the universal language of mankind.
The show was awesome and I loved the performance and the collaboration with forcibly was awesome. I loved it.
아프리카 분들이 우리 음악을 이해할 수 있을까 되게 걱정했거든요. 현지 한국인 분들뿐 아니라 아프리카 분들 전부 다 호응을 너무 많이 해주셔서 신나게 공연을 할 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
Dasrum hopes to bridge Korea with the rest of the world with their authentic and appealing artistry. Thanks to their hard work, Korean traditional music is being acknowledged for its beauty and value.